walk us through the first time they snatched you, the first time you got locked up. Give the viewers a scenario.
All right, so how I'm gonna give it to y'all is gonna be different the way probably everybody done gave it to y'all. You know how everybody done gave it to y'all through these situations. When I first got snatched up, my lip dropped to the bottom of the goddamn floor. I mean, my lip dropped to the floor. My lip dropped to the floor, and I said, "Yo, they really got me." But I didn't take it seriously because you get what I'm saying. I felt like as long as you have the bond money and as long as you have your parent or you got some type of money or lawyer, whatever the situation is, you will get out of jail. You get what I'm saying? And certain charges that don't happen because sometimes they don't want to put a bond on you. Sometimes they want to figure it out. Sometimes they want to scare you. So when the first time they snatched me up, I was like, I really thought I was going home until I didn't go home. You get what I'm saying? So they got me in the thing. You feel me? You looking around and stuff, trying to figure it out. You feel me? So you trying to figure it out. You got licks. You got crackheads. You got people that's thinking they the hardest gangster and stuff. You got all these type of people going into going in there. Now this is the first time and the second time is two different things. The second time I cried because I had kids. I had shit that I had to live for. So, but the first time it was a little bit different. You younger, you think you know everything, you think you whatever. So I'm filling it out, whatever. So, I they snatched me. I ain't going home. I had to drop that little tear. I'm like, God damn, I ain't going home. So the girl, the first thing she gonna say is, you going to prison, you gotta take out your hair and stuff and their nails and stuff. And I was looking at her like, bruh, like, I don't gotta take off nothing until I get to where I need to be. Like, people was real persistent because when you go to jail, it's other people coming from court and stuff. You get what I'm saying? So if it's other people coming from court, they feel like, huh?
No, you go ahead.
It's something going on with the people that coming from court. The people that's coming from court, they feel like they like got a little privilege or a little hearsay, like it's like slavery, like it's a little house nigga. They coming through and telling you the rules and stuff. Like, bruh, I can figure this out. You feel me? I don't need nobody telling me how I'm about to navigate or asking me. Like, I ain't trying to like conversate with you. But they person like other bitch like I'm telling her, she gotta take off this. I said, well, when I get there where I need to be and whoever tell me what I need to do, that's what we gonna do. Like, worry about what you doing over there. You feel me? I got other stuff to worry about. Y'all have nothing to worry about. Y'all worry about how I'm coming in and what I'm doing here. You feel me? So all right. So we go there, looking at the walls, is artwork and all this stuff on the walls. People, you going in there. So you got people that's fresh new, you feel me? And then you got people that's, going from court, and then you got all type of people. So the first time I was a YO, so it was a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? They just bring you right in there. They don't hold you for 7 days the way, I was when the second time. The second time they hold you for 7 days. You felt like you was a seg for 7 days with 4 people. Where you had to like, they had me in a boat the seventh, that second time. But the first time they brung us there, whatever, and then they put me in with a girl. All right. So I'm in jail. I see my cousin. I'm like, oh, that's where you been at. Like, what are you doing here? So, you see somebody in jail that give you comfort. You feel me? Now I had a little other cousin walk through, she older, so I see her walk through the thing. So that was all right. It was kosher, copacetic, you feel me? I'm young, whatever. So, I have really nothing really, So I was with this girl. I see her to the day. Like, she had did some bum stuff. They put me in a cell with her. She had did some foul shit because, like, she was scared. I guess people was running up in her cell or whatever the case may be. Whatever the situation case might be, they would run up her cell, and I was her cellmate. But that had nothing to do with me. Your situation had nothing to do with me. So she was mad, and that's the first time I seen Sag, because she told them I was about to run away from jail. And the first day I went to jail, that was August 3rd or something around that time. It was the day of the Jamaican parade in Connecticut, and that's a big parade. If everybody know from Connecticut, Albany Avenue, I ain't gonna scream out what city, cause nah, you know what I'm talking about. That was the last time we had a Jamaican parade in Connecticut, and where I'm talking about Albany Avenue. We had it from Main Street all the way down Main Street. West Indian, all that shit. You know what I'm talking about. So all right, so they was running up in her style and shit, and then I guess she was mad at me because I ain't really want to help her and shit because it wasn't my problem. Plus, my cousin was part of the shit. Like, I'm not here. Whatever y'all doing is whatever y'all doing. I'm trying to figure out my situation. You get what I'm saying? I'm in jail for basically attempted murder. I gotta figure out my situation. I'm not over here. You get what I'm saying? But as a YO, it was kind of like better. I would say it was more like I have more time. It was like better than versus when you is an adult. I say that.
That's a fact. I've been through it, so I know. That's a fact.
So okay, so YO, so basically she told, you get what I'm saying? She said that I was running away. So that shit was scary, ain't gonna lie. Like, motherfuckers ran up to the cell, like 8-10 cops. I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I just came here, I ain't do stuff. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, y'all about to take her? Like, what the fuck? Them niggas like, oh, we heard you was about to run away. I'm looking like, what? This shit crazy. Like, we gotta do an investigation because when they take you to state, they gotta do an investigation about what's going on and all this type of shit. I'm like, yo, why the fuck? Where I'm going? Like, this shit crazy. So they put you in the chair and shit. You feel me? So you in the chair and shit, looking like something that you really not. Like, god damn, they got me looking crazy. You feel me? Over nothing that I didn't do over because my cousins was running it. They sell, but that's not my problem. You feel me? What I'm supposed to tell them? No, your stuff. They running specifically on your stuff. So why is you doing this to me? Like, so they get me. I'm in it for like 7 days, whatever. And then when I get back to the cell, you know what I'm saying? She's gone. She's in medical now. Because that's what they do. When they scared, they go to medical. They go to medical. They scared. They go to medical. They start. They scared. They go into medical. So they go into medical. They pleading the fifth, they trying to sleep away their bids and stuff. They don't want to think and change. They want to sleep away their bids, right? So she go to medical, and then we was in there, and as a YO, I ain't gonna lie, I had some moments in there. We used to make little outfits and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, we used to make little outfits I could do, like, cause we still kids, you feel me? Like, it felt like a slave a little bit because, like, when somebody turned 18, they was crying because they had to go to the big part of Camp 99. Because Niantic is the only place we got in New England. You get women's. You get what I'm saying? Everybody go there from everywhere. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to all the girls that's in Camp 99 when y'all see me as a little kid. And then when I came back and y'all see me crying because I was grown ass woman, I had shit to lose. And I ain't want to lose these lace frontal or nothing. I had case to be. You get what I'm saying? But it's just the whole vibe, like, we used to have little outfits and stuff because this when I'm a YO, you get what I'm saying? But there was one time it was this girl, she thought she came from some type of Sonia something. So she thought she was hard, yo. And my friend and some other girls was like, they was like, you gotta shave your head or some stuff. Whatever, the B part or the click or whatever click they had to do. Why did they put Nair on her head? They put Nair on her head. We had our thing shut down for like 2 weeks. I was like, yo, Nair, they put Nair on her head, yo. I would never lose that memory. Like, we was calling her, what is that, Patch Adams? That's what they was like, yo, you Patch Adams, bruh. Yeah. Yo, that chick was crazy, yo. Where did everything? Why, yo? I don't know. Why y'all do YO so easy? They make a nigga go back to jail like you can get caught up. Some people could just literally go back to jail if they into that shit. You feel me?
That's a fact. Let me ask you this. Did you have any confrontations while you was in there?
No, God bless me that I had no confrontations like that. The only confrontation I had was when I was older over the phone. You feel me? Like over the phones. You get what I'm saying? As an adult, I had things I had to do. Like before I went to jail, I had changed my life. So I was a teacher, right? I had my first job. It felt as a teacher. It was my first day. I was supposed to go my first day as the teacher of because I do hair, so I was going to be a hair teacher. It was I hired the training, everything. Then I had my salon in Enfield. I had everything going. I went to jail, right? I went to jail on the fucking same time I went to jail the last time, yo. And when I see my picture there, I cried. I cried because I went through that already. I went through that all that phase of being that person and doing those type of things and getting away with it. I did that and I changed my life. And I ended up in the same situation because motherfuckers want to be some bum shit. Because when you doing better than other niggas, they start hating. It don't matter. It could be somebody you don't even know. And then you got to be in a predicament, do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got to hold it down. You get what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
I say this to say that. Like, you get what I'm saying? That shit broke me the second time. Yo, when I walked down them hallways, walking to like, yo, they tried to break me because I wasn't saying nothing. So they tried to put me with the murderers. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though my situation was, you trying to put me with the lifers, not the murderers, the lifers. Like, you trying to play with my brain to say I wasn't going to leave. You get what I'm saying? Like, you was trying to mess with me. You get what I'm saying? But when you know God and you read that Bible, you looking at that whole situation different. Looking at the whole situation different. So you know how to shut the hell up and fight your case. You know how to shut the hell up and fight your case the best you can without hurting nobody. Without hurting nobody. If you got to sit there and work it, you work it.
How many years was you facing?
I was facing like a lot, like a lot, like it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad, and it happened. It was bad, and it was like the people that they had me, my husband, and other people arrested. We was all sitting there, and it was like they had us sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Putting like $500,000 bonds on my husband and his, because they already had prior shit. You feel me? And we was changing our lives. You get what I'm saying? So everybody, my bond was like $75,000. That was the least, and everybody else was high. So they was like, that shit was. Even to this day, I won't even speak about it because it was bad, and anything could make something else. Anything, like, you don't never know with these police. I don't care what nobody say. You see all these people talking about shit here. About stuff, but that shit could come back to you. If you got the blessing, leave the blessing alone. You get what I'm saying? But that was really, 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 really bad. Like really bad. Where it told me like leave. Like, you gotta leave. Like, you just gotta like literally go. Like, sometimes, like, it don't matter. Like, you could be trying to do good, but it could be your neighbor. It could be somebody that like.
Let me ask you this: if it's anything you could tell, right? Kids right now, right? That's kids that's out in the street wilding and this and that. What would you tell them?
Listen, I wowed out. Let me tell you, kids. I wowed out. I was that girl that everybody called like, no, like, yo, I used to, like, back in the day. Yo, I used to just pick people to bang out with, like, on some real shit, like, for real, and it's not worth it, but I am happy that I went through, it younger so I could live on to be old, because now I know what life is really about. You got some people that was never doing nothing as children, you get what I'm saying, and now they dying as, you get what I'm saying, whatever. If you, like, what I would say to the kids is, like, whatever you went through, you can't change that. You can't change it, because sometimes you fighting for different reasons. You get what I'm saying? Like, I used to, like, if I was in high school, if I see you bullying somebody, I want to fight you. And I used to fight you. And that's a fact. Like, I used to have a fight, and motherfuckers be thinking I'm about to fight them, and I ain't even fighting them. Like, my cousins was on deck, like, for real. And there's no cap or no at all. Like, facts. Like, 323-626. You get what I'm saying? I'm born in 87, so I'm like not old and not young. I'm still there, but I went through a lot, like, from everything. get what I'm saying? And one thing is you can't lose yourself. And once you find value in yourself, and once you find God speak to you the way you speak to you, you can talk to God however you want to talk to God. A lot of y'all kids think that y'all can't talk to God because of who y'all is. I cuss with God sometimes because I can't hide from God. God see me every minute of the day. So for me to be thinking I'm more holy to one point in my day is fugazi. So I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? Kids, it's time to pray to God and figure out your way. Because when you in jail, you going to go to that Bible. I promise you. You going to go to a Bible or you going to go to the Quran? One or the other. Or are you going to go back to the streets in jail and be used out? What happened to people that be in the drama in jail, doing all that in jail? It's boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. Let's keep it a $1.59. All right? Like, for real. So, at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? Kids, we need you. We need you. We need all of that. We need all of that strength, but we need it I'm not even going to say in a positive way. We need that shit to build our community. You tired of your community looking like that? You got to fix that. You got to fix that. These old dudes looking up at y'all. So y'all need to show them the way because they done off, yo. They trying to be y'all. Y'all don't know your worth? Know your worth. Know your worth. Because at my age, I knew my worth. Whatever I wanted, I got it. I travel. So when I don't travel right now, I don't care. Because I already did it. My mom had timeshares. I travel. At 13 years old, I was taking the train to New York City. Okay? Come on. Like, none of that don't matter right now. Y'all got to change your laws. Because, see, we going to get old in this stuff. Y'all going to have to live through it. And y'all gonna kill yourselves, and we need y'all. We need y'all. There's no ifs and buts about it. You get what I'm saying? Don't let these niggas put batteries in your back for nothing. If you gonna do something, do it for yourself. Cause every time I sat in that cell, I was okay with it. I was okay with it. Even though I was sad, I was okay with it. Because it's what I wanted to do and what I had to do. And what I had to do for my kids, for my family. So if you going to jail and you snitching, then you don't need to be doing nothing that you doing. And that's a fact. If you gotta go tell, then you don't need to be doing it. Okay? Don't do it. You can change somebody's lives. You can go cut somebody's yard, get some bread out here. You get some bread out here. It's bread, it's something to do. You can't say it's not no money out here. If you want to run your mouth to the motherfucking politicians that's taking half 10,000 off the top and giving the hood 1,000. Run your mouth to them. Change your community. You're not doing nothing hurting each other. All you doing is making the beef go on and on and on for no reason. Because the beef ain't about no property. The beef about money. What pisses me off, young kids don't follow some of these old dudes. Instead of y'all going half on the bottle, go half on property. Own your trap house at least. At least when they come to go to the cops, be like, yo, unless you got a woman, this is my motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? You can't come up in here. Buy the block. They took Nipsey Hussle out of here because he bought the block. I didn't even know Nipsey Hussle. And I know, and no disrespect, when I found out about him, he was great. And the reason why I could only come to the correlation that they took him out is because he was showing people to buy your block and invest in your block. That's the only reason.
That's a fact.
The only people that's in front of y'all face, that they giving a light to is the people that they want to distract you, y'all. Y'all got the power. Nobody, don't ever feel hopeless. Hopeless gotta go, because if everybody work together, if everybody put $1 in the community, you might have more than 500,000. If everybody, communities is thick right now. Everybody put $1 from the baby to the grandma. Everybody put that. You could get something in your community. You don't even need them.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
Stop giving them power. If we want somebody to be a celebrity, we can make them a celebrity. It's fast. It's fast to make celebrities out here. Stop investing in people that already got money. If they ain't giving money back, it's a flip. When you invest in something, act like you at the I get in a flip, like you flipping something. If you ain't getting nothing back, stop that. If they ain't giving you a free cup after you look at them, stop that. For real. If they ain't giving you something to say, yo, I validate, I appreciate you, fuck that, because they don't care. Somebody that care about you will make sure you get something, yo. Get something. And it don't got to be about money. Know your worth. Know that your brain and your watching time needs to be valuable.
That's a fact. This is the meth lab. We in the meth lab. We got the DaJuiceSkee in the meth lab. Yo, DaJuiceSkee, salute for coming through. Salute for coming through to the platform. You already know.
Right. All day.
Episode 30. You already know.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. You already know. Salute, salute. Yeah.
Bye bye.